For many years now, I've been an enthusiastic NBA fan, eagerly following each season without exception, right down to the thrilling moments of the game, including those iconic plays. Basketball transcends mere sport for me. It's a lifestyle, and I honestly can't envision a world devoid of Steph Curry sinking jaw-dropping threes, Jokic crazy assists, or incredibly athletic players soaring through the air. Recently, though, there's been a growing conversation about the NBA's waning influence in the entertainment sphere. Reports indicate a significant drop in NBA Finals viewership. The reality is that audiences are dwindling, fans are losing interest, and the statistics are clear. Ratings have plummeted by an astonishing 48% since 2012, with a 28% decline just this year on ESPN, while other sports leagues are setting new records. This is a concerning trend. In today's video, I'll share my thoughts along with perspectives from experts and fans worldwide to explore the pressing question, why is the NBA struggling? Have you ever seen an NBA game where a player just shoots a fierce look at someone and suddenly gets slapped with a technical foul? Or how about when a player expresses frustration with a clap and immediately faces a tech? This is the reality in the NBA today. I understand that this is basketball, not professional wrestling. However, the league and its referees have become so sensitive that even the faintest hint of emotion leads to a whistle. This is one of the factors contributing to the decline in viewership. People love drama. While I recognize the league's desire to prevent incidents like the infamous malice at the palace, the current overabundance of technical fouls and lack of excitement is pushing fans away. Referees who are too eager to blow their whistles, eject players, or alter game outcomes, while stifling any potential drama, are a significant reason why NBA viewership is plummeting. The problem lies in the fact that, alongside the absence of drama, another significant factor contributing to the decline in NBA viewership is the diminishing presence of intense rivalries. Nowadays, players seem to change teams more frequently than a game of musical chairs, leading to a scarcity of genuine rivalries that typically generate excitement. As I pointed out earlier, drama is a key ingredient for engagement, and the NBA is currently falling short in that department. Take Kevin Durant, for instance. He's undoubtedly one of the top players of the past decade, but how can local fans feel a connection when he hops from team to team every few seasons? Then there's LeBron James. While many younger fans regard him as the greatest of all time, he has a reputation for leaving when challenges arise. By sidestepping long-term rivalries, he misses out on creating the kind of compelling narratives that fans yearn for. Rumors suggest he might be looking to join forces with Golden State, potentially teaming up with his former rival Steph Curry, after his stint with the Lakers has gone wrong. Where's the sense of loyalty? Where's the excitement? Whenever emerging players attempt to spark rivalries, like Jalen Green and Cade Cunningham, the NBA seems to intervene swiftly, putting a damper on any budding competition. One more big problem is the NBA League Pass policy. Many NBA enthusiasts tend to root for a single team, often their local favorite, but the league complicates this loyalty. Fans are left guessing whether a game will air on League Pass, TNT, ESPN, or an obscure channel. With such uncertainty, it's tempting to switch to other entertainment, especially in an age brimming with choices. This confusion contributes to the ongoing decline in NBA viewership. Maybe one of the biggest problems of today's NBA is that many players simply don't care. Paul George has been consistently releasing episodes on his Podcast P channel. While his content is entertaining, it underscores a growing concern among NBA fans. Many players appear to be less invested in the league than before. For them, the NBA seems more like a means to an end, or simply a source of income, and this sentiment is palpable among supporters. It's important to recognize that this issue isn't solely on Paul George. It's a broader trend affecting the entire league. Take Zion Williamson, for instance. He was one of the most anticipated talents in recent memory, yet he seems to prioritize food over his basketball career. Then there's Ben Simmons, who was once touted as the next LeBron James. Despite earning a fortune, he still hasn't managed to refine his jump shot. In one video, he struggles to make even a single mid-range shot. And we can't overlook the many other players who appear to just clock in for their paychecks, indifferent to the outcomes of their games. Not every player falls into this category, as some truly have a passion for winning, earning the admiration of fans. However, the reality is that a significant number of players, including a few big names, appear to lack enthusiasm. If they're indifferent, what motivation do viewers have to watch? The NBA's declining viewership can be attributed to several factors, one of which is its controversial position on political matters. While I'm not here to take sides or determine which viewpoint is superior, it's clear that when the league openly aligns with a particular political ideology, it risks alienating a segment of its audience. It is important for players to express their views, but this can lead to a loss of fans who hold differing opinions. When you add in elements like a lack of excitement in games, overly stringent officiating, complex broadcasting agreements, and players who appear indifferent to winning, it creates a perfect storm for declining viewership. In today's NBA discussions, one hot topic is load management. Imagine spending your hard-earned money on tickets for your kids to see their favorite player, only to find out he's taking a break. It's frustrating. Back in the 90s, players were eager to play every game. They couldn't wait to hit the court. It's all about the passion and love for basketball and the fans who invest their money to see stars play. Plus, sitting out affects the team's performance and can lead to losses. I really dislike load management and hope it's phased out for the improvement of the game. The way the game is played today has evolved, yet it remains fundamentally the same. There's a noticeable shift towards prioritizing three-point shooting, which has overshadowed other aspects of the game. The focus on one-on-one plays has also increased, and at times, teams over-rely on the three-point shot. While the three-pointer can be a powerful tool when used correctly, it shouldn't be the main strategy. A prime example is the Warriors' loss in the championship. During Game 7 against Cleveland, they leaned heavily on three-point attempts. After LeBron's remarkable block, every shot they took was from beyond the arc, neglecting opportunities to drive to the basket or draw fouls. The final moments of that game were among the worst in NBA Finals history, with only a single three-pointer from Kyrie Irving and 2 free throws from LeBron to show for it. It was a disappointing display. The issue goes beyond just on-court performance. It's fundamentally about honoring the game itself. One of my biggest frustrations with modern basketball is witnessing a team down by 25 points while their star players are chuckling on the sidelines. If I were in charge of that team, I would have a serious conversation with that player the very next day to understand what's so amusing. This behavior, in my opinion, lacks respect for the game and for the athletes competing. While I recognize that basketball has evolved, I'm not completely in favor of all the changes. The NBA has transformed significantly over the years, shifting its focus towards entertainment. The rules have become incredibly tolerant, making it easier to score than ever before, especially regarding one of the fundamental rules: traveling. The NBA sees a significant amount of traveling that often goes unnoticed by referees. It's surprising how many players get away with it. I often find myself thinking, wow, that was a travel repeatedly. LeBron in particular has pulled off some wild traveling moves. There are moments during games, especially on fast breaks, where a player might take 5 steps without a whistle blowing. Then there are instances like LeBron, who can walk, talk, and direct traffic while taking steps before he resumes dribbling. If you pay close attention during a game, you could easily catch 5 to 10 travels happening almost every day. The inconsistent enforcement of traveling is a major concern in the modern NBA, raising the question of whether the game is still about basketball or if it's shifted towards entertainment with a flexible approach to the rules. Entertainment is just too easy to find these days. Netflix, YouTube, Amazon Prime, TikTok, the UFC, you name it. Sure, the NBA recently signed a massive new deal and is making more money than ever, but that doesn't change the fact that viewership's falling. If the league wants to bounce back and dominate the entertainment world again, it needs to rethink many aspects of its business. It's not like the league is going broke. They're signing massive TV deals and still raking in billions. But if the ratings keep sliding, eventually that money could dry up. That's the reality. Don't get me wrong, I still love the NBA. I've been watching it for too long to just give it up. But if the league wants to recapture those glory days, something's gotta change.